Oh, YouTube, more reviews of PFs, because I've got a new camera. What is it? Yeah, the Uruk Hai Berserker. People are like, oh, what did you get that for? You're a Lord of the Rings geek. And I said, well, I'm not really. You know, I like the movies, they're alright. The first one's probably my fave. Second one has a cool ass battle. That's where this guy's from. Third one, it never ends. But have you seen this statue? I don't know if you can get them anymore. I recommend you do if you can. You won't get them off Sideshow, you have to go on the eBay and you'll pay. First thing you notice about this, he's a big bastard. Oh, let's go back further. We can only just fit him in. Again, I was late to the party on this one. Couldn't get the exclusive. It's probably the raddest exclusive there ever has been. He's got that change out hand with a horseman's head, scruffing it by the hair. That's pretty fucking rad, if you ask me. This is still very cool, the one that he's got here, the gauntlet. Bloody gauntlet. He snapped off a couple of arrows that they've managed to hit him with, and he's just like, she's shrugging him off. Come on, piddly elf arrows, get real. Bring some more. He's still got a couple stuck in him, one in his shoulder there. You can even see the handprint for what's his name? The army, the white hand. What's that wizard's name? I can't remember. Another arrow in his guts. Blood coming out. Completely awesome, this statue. He's like all deformed, like even though he's pretty ripped up, he's sort of got saggy boobs, big, you know, he's ripped up six pack, but it's like hanging out like he's got big fat guts. It's fantastic. All the loincloth here and the belt is all, the buckles are all material. It's like a leather there. It's like a real beat up loincloth in the front. Big cuts on his legs and blood everywhere. Let's turn him around a bit. He's enormous. He's freaking heavy too. Look at his back, man. Dudes at the gym be trying to sculpt their backs like that. This dude's got it sorted. Look at his spine sticking out. There's a lot of sweat and blood that's been added in there. I think it looks fantastic. Oh, all the way down to the arm dangling down, holding this epic freaking sword. He's going to cleave someone in two with that. His boots, or you know, his sandals or whatever, they're not proper, they're sculpted. Look at his gnarly big toenail. Ugh! Needs a manicure, yo. Bit more on the base there. It's all muddy. Some poor bastard's sword's been snapped in half by this guy. And he's sort of got one foot out front on a big rock. It's rad. Another big cut there. Head is really menacing. Oh, it's a bit of reflection there. Let's turn him around. That's better. You can just make out his eyes inside. I'll just take his hand off so I can get a bit closer. Tongue is all painted up. All inside his mouth is all painted up. His teeth and his gums. Pointy ears. Stick that back on. There we go. You can. This is another one. You can put his hand around a couple of ways. You can have it like that, or you can have it. How can you have it? You can have it a little bit. Oh, I can't do it at the minute. I used to be able to. Oh, now I can't get it back on. There we go. Look, he's enormous. He's the biggest PF. He'd have to be the biggest PF. I don't know if there's one bigger. But if you can get one of him, get him. He rules. He will scare the shit out of all your other statues. You don't need to be a Lord of the Rings fan to appreciate that. Oh, check out my other videos for more reviews.